Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to a new episode from your Linguamid channel. This episode is about writing Arabic. Actually, this is the first episode in my new series, Let's Write Arabic Together. It's a series that I'm planning so that you have practice with me writing the Arabic language, the vocabulary, and also the alphabet letters in both the separate form and the joint forms. And we will make some examples of different words in Arabic so that you know how the vocabulary or how the letters actually are written. So let's go now for the first group of alphabet, the Alif, Ba, Ta, and Tha. Let's start. Before we write our first alphabet letter, the Alif, I want to give you some information about the Arabic alphabet. For those who have never learned Arabic before and don't know about the alphabet, the Arabic alphabet are really interesting, very interesting to learn. They are very artistic in shape. The letters themselves are totally different from English alphabet, for example. They are written from right to left. There are 28 letters in the Arabic language, and they are always written grouped or joined into the words. They are never written separate, and they are really interesting to learn and to write because each alphabet letter has different joined forms based on its position on the word. So it may be on the first or the starting of the word or the middle of the word or the end, and for each position it has a unique shape. So we will learn all this. So let's start and prepare a paper and a pen and try to write the alphabet with me. We will start with the letter Alif, and then we will go with each letter. We have the Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, or Alif, B, T, Se in Egyptian. And the interesting thing about this group is that the Ba, Ta, and Tha, they are very similar in shape, so that you will not have any trouble writing the Ta and the Tha after learning the Ba. So let's make it short and let's go directly and dive directly into writing the letters. Now let's write our first group, which is Alif, Ba, Ta, and Tha. Ba, Ta, and Tha are very similar to each other except for the number and position of the dots, and I added the letter Alif to them because it has no similar there's no similar letter to the Alif in the alphabet, so I just added to this group. So we will start with the Alif. I write the separate form above here and the joined forms at the beginning of the word, in the middle, and at the end of the word. So let me start here by adding the Alif. So the Alif is a stick, a very simple stick, and we may also add the Hamza. Let me decrease the size a bit here of the brush so that we can write the Hamza easier. So the Hamza is like this. Okay, this is how we write the Hamza. If you want to write actually the Alif in the joined group, you can write it easily. So exactly the same. So at the beginning, let me make it exactly the same size. So at the beginning, it's just the same column or the same stick. Name it as you like. In the middle, you just join it with another letter and then make the stick, and at the end you join it with the letter and make the stick. So it's exactly the same. Let me make it the same here. It's something like this. So it's exactly the same but joined with the letter before. Okay, now let's move to the letter Ba. The letter Ba is very easy and it's like a plate. So a plate that you can write on the line with a dot in the middle below, and then at the beginning of the word it's written like this. In the middle you can join it with another letter and put the dot before, and at the end you can join it with the letter before and then write the complete
letter afterwards, which is like this.
So did you see how easy it is to write the alphabet letter Alif and the alphabet letter Ba? And you see that for each position in the word, there is a certain way of writing, or the joined form of the letter. Actually, the letter Ta and Tha are very similar to the letter Ba, and we will go directly into these two letters right now. But before I forget, don't forget to sign into my 101 Arabic courses. I have Egyptian Arabic 101, and also I have Modern Standard Arabic 101. Each of these courses are very basic and very short, but still they are very interesting, so that you get a knowledge of the Arabic language and also the spoken dialect of Egyptian, and you will be amazed to see the similarities between both. You will find the link of both free courses in the comment section, also in the description box. Just sign up and you will get an access to the courses in no time. Okay, so now let's go back into the alphabet letter Ta and alphabet letter Tha.
So this is very important in order to write the letter Ba. The letter Ta and the letter Tha are actually the same, very similar, except that we will just remove the dots here. These small dots, we will just remove them, and let me make it a smaller, and we can also remove this dot, and instead we will put dots for the Ta. So the Ta is like this, 2 dots and 2 dots here for each one. So this is the Ta, this is the Ta. Okay, so 2 dots, and we write it exactly the same as we write the Ba, exactly as we write the Ba, but we put 2 dots. Okay, let me make the same thing, remove these 2 dots here, and we will write the Tha. So the Tha is very similar, except that we put here 3 dots. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, 3 dots. So 1, 2, and 3. Here 1, 2, and 1 above, and here 1, 2, and 1 above, and this gives you the Tha. Gives you the Tha. And this is how we write our first group of letters, which is the Ba, Ta, and Tha, and we add to them the Alif. So don't forget to support me by sending me special thanks. Now let's have some examples. I chose 3 words that we can write together, and these words cover the letters that we have just learned. So we have the word Ab, which is father, and also the word Bab, which is door, and Thabata, which means stayed on something or persisted on something. So let's write these together. The first word Ab is very easy. So we write first the Alif like this with the Hamza. Actually, this is easy. How we already learned how to write the Alif, and after the Alif there is no possibility to connect any letter, does not allow this. So the Ba comes in the beginning, and also it doesn't have any letter afterwards, so it comes at the end. So you see it as if it is a separate form. Okay, so Ab is very easy. Let's write it together again. Alif, the Hamza, and then the Ba afterwards. Then let's write the next letter, which is Bab, door. Okay, here the Ba comes at the beginning of the word, so it has a beginning form, and then it's followed by the Alif, and then it has the last letter, which is Ba as well, the same as Ab here, and that's how we write it. Let's write it again. So Ba in the beginning form, or the starting form, and then the Alif, and then the Ba at the end, like this. Now let's write ثبت. ثبت here, or stayed on something, persisted on doing something. ثبت, here we have the th, ba, and ta. They are more or less the same in shape, but each of these letters come in different position. Hence, it has different different joining form. Okay, so let's start with the th. So the th comes at the beginning, so it's very similar to the ba that we have here, but instead of the one dot, we have actually we have three dots. So the first one, the second, and the third, and then we have the ba connected like this to it, and the ta. This is the middle form, and then the ta at the end form with two dots. That's why how we write ثبت. So th, ba, and then ta. This is how we write ab and bab and ثبت.
So we learned together how to write three important words. We wrote the word ab, which is father. We also wrote the word bab, which is adore. ثبت, which means this is a past tense of يثبت, which is to stay on something. Okay, persist or stay on something. So ab and bab and ثبت. Okay, so this was very easy, and I hope that you like this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and also there is a great feature if you want to support Linguamid. It's called Super Likes. You will find under the YouTube video. You can just hit it and support me. That would be a great gesture from your side, and I'll be very happy for this. Also, don't forget to look at the description box below. You'll find very interesting resources, and again, subscribe and sign up into my free courses: Egyptian Arabic 101, Modern Standard Arabic 101. These courses are very easy and give you the knowledge about the Arabic language and the spoken dialect of Egypt, and it give you a great big background knowledge if you want to dive into this interesting world with me. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching this episode. If you have any comment, just drop me or drop it to me in the comment section below. I'll be very happy to answer you. Thanks a lot, and see you in a future episode.